guys,
Hey.
welcome to the Jamaica Funk Show. I'm KT, this is Christos, and this is Joe Bright.
Hello, people.
And today we got a fabulous show for was gay, but he was one hell of a fashion designer, world renowned. And this little kid could be the same thing. And this mother didn't see her son as gay. She seen her son as being creative. And he was very creative because the outfit, he had put it together and everything. So, I responded to one of the young ladies and I said to her, first of all, the problem here is that this is a mother
Stuff out there on social media, you got to take the good with the bad. If you don't like it, don't put it up there. You're open to all kinds of criticisms. Period.
absolutely. I don't disagree with that. It's just that I don't like it when people start labeling people because it could be your child.
Trust me, and my son is gay. And my sister's gay. I have a nephew who's gay. My whole world is run the statistics through my family. Trust me, I understand.
And here's the thing: this little kid may not be gay.
It's a possibility.
He may not be
He
gay.
may just have been very happy with what he done, and just like any kid, he was just expressing his joy. And like I said, it's social media. Anytime you put anything, whether it be personal or professional, out on social media, you have to succumb to all of the responses that come your way. Otherwise, just don't put it out there. So anyway, let's get to who we have. We have a special guest interview today.
We yes, and first of all, let me just say, we was supposed to have Alicia, Dr. Alicia Michelle Schreiber, and she's not going to be on the show today because she couldn't make it and something came up and she had to reschedule. So we will see her later in the future. However, today we have part two of what it means to be a Muslim. And we're doing what it means to be a Muslim in America. We have Halima Muhammad Ali, granddaughter of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, which is a American sect of the Muslims. So, would that be right? She's an American, part of the American sect of Muslims,
Well, that's the conversation that we're going to have, and we're going to clear all that.
Cool. Hey, because I don't know y'all.
We're going to clear all that up in the interview.
Well, you know, in Eastern Muslims, there are different sects. They have like 5 days, they have 5, sometimes 6 sects of Muslims, different types of Muslims. Right, you know, you got the Sunni and the other.
That's Eastern. That's the
Eastern Muslims.
That's like Eastern Standard Time.
So, anyways, guys, we're going to when we come back, we're going to have Halima Muhammad Ali on. So sit back, relax, grab that last piece of jerk chicken and whatever you're drinking, and get ready for a reggae good show. Well,
I love taking care of my mom. It wasn't easy at first. She learned how to better communicate her needs.
And you learned how to not ignore yours.
I discovered how to make healthier meals.
And I discovered how much I enjoyed them.
Becoming a caregiver is a learning experience for everyone. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
Today, our guest, once again, she was with us a couple of weeks ago, and she's back with Joe today. And with no further ado, here's Halima Muhammad Ali.
Good evening, Halima.
Greetings. Good evening, everyone.
Assalamu alaikum, sister. I'm sorry. I should have greeted you properly.
Alaikum assalam.
Hi, how are you? This is Christos, the famous furrier of the world.
Well, he is. We lovingly laugh at it. Halima, thank you so much for joining us again. I'm thank you for having the time and taking the time for the second part of this interview. Halima we were cut off the last time because there's just so much to cover when we discuss Muslims in America and around the world. We want to start on just asking you some pointed questions to talk about the evolution after your grandfather, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, passed away. What happened with the evolution of the Nation of Islam?
Well, actually, the evolution began after the late 40s, really. And it continued, the community and the leadership, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, continued to evolve all the way into his passing in 1975. It was understood by those who were considered I call them the original followers, who were back there in the 30s and 40s. They always knew that the child that Clara was carrying, before they called him Mr. Farad or the Savior, the teacher of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he told him before he left Detroit that the baby she was carrying would be a boy and that he would help them. So the elders knew. They were expecting that he would carry on and help his father. So in 1975, prior to that, his father had become quite ill, And every year, the captains and whoever was in charge of Shady's Day, they would come and they would get directives from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And so he gave, they talked about the lineup and who would speak. And the main speaker was left for last, and he said that would be Wallace. The Nation of Islam, we were never told that everything was given to us in completion. The teacher would always tell us, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad would always tell us, that the one who come after me would do this, or he would do that. He would not be like me. He said he would, and then it was from times when he even said that he would teach you Arabic. He would teach you to read the Quran. He said, that's not my job. He said, my job is to clean you up. And that's what he did. He got us ready. He took us from abject poverty, basically from the jaws of the lion, and saved his people who were left at the will of Jim Crow and all types of wicked forces in the government. Our people were just left subject to that once they were freed from chattel slavery. So there was nobody out there to help the condition that the people were in, and so we were blessed through human beings, starting with Nasserad and all those who were around him at the time, and the fact that he was looking for someone to teach, to mentor. Farad was. And my grandmother, Claire Muhammad, actually took her husband to listen to the lecture. She went and listened to Farad herself, and she went back and she brought her husband to Farad. So it evolved and it continued to evolve. And the idea was to bring Islam in America because it was not accepted originally in the year, at least 40 years prior to 1931. And the American government never accepted it as a request from the Ahmadiyas. And so they found another way to bring Islam into this country and to evolve it to its correct practice, which was expected to happen from the leadership of the Father to the Son. And that has happened.
Okay, so my next question is, what path does the community, the Muslim community, take today in America? What path are they following now? Because you said before that it was to clean us up and to lift us up, and I remember they always told us that it wasn't a complete message, and it's like raising a child. And what stage and what path does the Muslim community take in this country today?
Well, right now, we are really the most authentic Muslims there are in this country, maybe even many parts of the world, of the Muslim world. And we're not popular because of Islam being attacked right now. And it has been under attack. So we take a position that we practice the purity of Islam. There have been people who have broken off, just like in the Christian faith, and people who did the human being thing, or did another thing, and said this and that, and now you have Shiites and Sufis and others. But this community that was raised from the evolution of the Nation of Islam under the leadership of Imam Muhammad follows the path of the Prophet of Muhammad of 1420-some years ago. So they go strictly by the excellent example, the perfect example given in that prophet. We understand him to have the final revelation, and he is the seal of the prophet, but not the last messenger, but definitely the last prophet of God. So we follow that strictly, where others have other ideas about that. So that's where we are. We are in the global practice, correct practice, of what is called Al-Islam.
Yes. Okay, so and just dovetailing off of that, I want to ask you about the WDM Ministries. What does WDM stand for our viewers? And talk about the website and the message that it brings.
Yes. WDM Ministries stands for Walid-ud-Din Muhammad, who is the Imam, Muslim Imam in the United States. He is deceased now, but his works are quite alive. He created that ministry so that he didn't have to come under anybody else's influence of in all books. And it strictly follows that. So in order for him to do that, he had to create his own ministry so that people wouldn't say that he was attaching himself to someone else's thinking about the religion of Islam. So there's a website called The Mosque Cares /WDM Ministry, WDM Ministry. You can go on either one and you can search and learn about this leader and his works. And he has been all over the world.
Okay. And my final question, and then Christos has a question, but my final question to you, which it's a pretty broad spectrum one, it is, what do you think about the message that the media is portraying of Muslims worldwide?
Right now, they're painting the picture that they want, not the picture that exists. As far as the community that I am sprung from, we call ourselves the indigenous Muslims in America, and the indigenous people are those who built America. Those who were slaves called African Americans, and from that group, you have some who returned to the religion of Islam or Al-Islam, and we are called indigenous Muslims, or the Muslim community in the West. Now, that doesn't mean anything except that we live here. It doesn't change our connection with Muslims. We connect with every Muslim. We did that even in the Nation of Islam. Once you became a Muslim, you were told that you are now brothers and sisters of Muslims all over the world. And that's still our position. And that we are all Muslims. But we do have a unique history as a people who didn't pack bags and come over here. We were forced over here. And so we are the indigenous Muslims. Now you have Muslims who migrated here over the decades and the centuries, even prior to the Nation of Islam. But their history is a little bit different because they packed bags and came over here by choice and started businesses and such. Our position was different. And that's the only thing that makes it different. Nothing else changes.
All right, Christos, do you have a question?
Yes, hi, how are you? I have three questions. What in United States, the Muslim community, are they Shiites or the...
What sect are they?
Yeah.
The closest language we can use is Sunni, meaning those who follow the legal way of the Prophet Muhammad, the prayers of peace be upon him.
Okay.
And that takes you strictly to the core of this religion.
If I get let's say, a Quran from Egypt, is it the same if I get a Quran in the U.S.?
Yes, as long as it's in Arabic. So when you translate, you're going to lose something in any language. But the Quran is exactly the way it was when it was revealed over 1,400 years ago to Muhammad, the Prophet. It's exactly the same. It has not been corrupted like the previous scriptures have been by other men.
My third question is, sometimes I find Mr. Farrakhan in news media, and I listen to him. I mean, he makes a lot of sense of a lot of things he says. Now, is he a Sunni or is he
Shiite?
Shiite?
He's neither one. Minister Farrakhan wanted to continue the Nation of Islam. He found a need to do that. And so he continued on, though it was not the intention of the deceased leader, Elijah Muhammad.
Okay.
And, so he was permitted to do so. There were people who seemed to be unwilling to evolve in the religion. And so he gave them a choice. And I think it was a good thing. So that's where he is. He's doing that of his own, from his own heart.
Well, Halima, we want to thank you for being on the show today. And we'll be right back. Well, Irevan.
Is my thought time?
Yeah, come on. We want to hear your thoughts.
My thoughts are, I was thinking about very hard what to talk about tonight. And I came up with this. A woman looking for a man. This is the expectation a woman from her man. We need, first of all, about 2 years to finish them all. But I'm going to say a few. Number one, good lover, sensitive, hard worker, electrician, plumber, take the garbage out, good in bed.
You forgot chauffeur.
Chauffeur, finish second.
That goes for 1A.
No.
Go ahead, I'm just keeping the count.
Okay, and then take the kids to school. Do the dishes.
Well, the mother usually take the kids to school.
No, he said this is what they should do for men.
No, I heard that.
No.
11.
These are the expectations the women have for men. From men.
Yes, dear.
Okay, so man is only, and then in the end, after all
Oh, you
these
forgot provider.
provider, and then after all that, he has to get a horse too. He's got to have a horse in the house, and I'll let you know in the end
What
why.
are you gonna do? So she can ride?
No, he said he gonna let us know in the
He's gonna
end.
let you know why he should provide a horse in the family too. A man wants two things: food and make love. And then she gets on this horse that they buy, and she falls off the horse. And then she uses the excuse like, I was in love, but I fell off the horse, so I'm not in love anymore.
Oh, so that's why he needs a horse.
Right. So, a man needs
thought
two
of a
things.
joke.
All of them.
That's
all
his
of,
thought.
all of all those things, and she expects, and she still falls out of love with him because he's not rough around the edges.
He's not rough
Yes,
around the edges.
yes. Some women, if you're good, for example, so he comes back from the door, he sits down, she looks at him and she says, "You're back already?"
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Is this a personal experience?
No, this is reality, baby.
No, your reality, because I ain't never dealt with
Every
that.
day happens.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
You show me one lady that doesn't have those expectations from the husband. Show me one, including her. This lady, right?
he has to be able to think for himself. You know, instead of waiting on me to come up with, I'm being serious now. Instead of waiting on me to figure out what we're going to do, when we're going to do it, and how we're going to do it, I'd like a man who knows, like, baby, come on, let's go to Vegas tonight. Sit down. Let's like talking to Beluga.
You know some mean women.
I mean, really. You've had some really awful experiences
You know
with
some
women.
mean
I don't know. I was in a hallway.
I mean, sit down.
I was in a hallway waiting. I was in a hallway waiting. And this lady walks in front of her husband.
That's a good one, Joe.
She walks in front of her husband. We were in this hallway.
They might have had an argument, and that was her final blow.
And,
before they
then,
left.
and, he
You
might,
never know.
and he might be used to being a moron. He might have told her to call him that. You don't know what's going on.
They might have been role
Right,
playing.
yeah, you don't know what's going on behind
You always
closed
find
doors. You
excuses.
just, yeah, but you just heard what they said.
I really do. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting my turn.
I'm not doing this naked cage fighting, whatever that is where Christos is going, because Christos is on the road tonight.
And people, don't take pictures of your kids and with everything you can imagine and put it there for ratings. Respect your kids. Your kids might not want to be there later on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
act
not
like
only
an adult.
not only that, but you know, one of the problems I have with people who take pictures of their kids and put them on social media is that kids get abducted, and kids get singled out and abused that way, because you know you never know what's lurking on the internet and who's looking at your child. And I think that, it is wise to not expose your children to social media unless that child wants to be on social media. And then I would allow them to be on it with guidance. I would not just let my kids willy-nilly be on social media because, they deserve to be protected by you and not exploited by you.
I think that's a good subject for us to really kind of get further into next show. Social media and children.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because there's a lot of child exploitation going on in social media, and I really, really think that parents need to be a lot more responsible than what they're being with their children.
I think we should. This is very important for us for the show. We should have a whole hour for that.
We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back with Joe's poetry. Well, I remind.
She is the dancehall queen for life. Gonna explode.
My Resume is a collection of poetry about author Johanna Bright's view of life. It talks about how she survived life in a large family, the ghetto, office politics, and her own stupidity. Available at tatepublishing.com.
So we're back, and we're getting ready for some show enough, Mama, shut your mouth, Joe's poetry.
So tonight, I'm in a mood.
Okay.
That's the name of the set today.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm in a mood. And before you begin to assume that this mood is somehow related to my female organs, consider this. From the time man was created until the last moment of his last breath, if that is a real actuality, there has been strife in this life. Do you ever ponder whether or not Adam wanted to take of the forbidden fruit? The first and only law at the time? Do you believe that historical tale of the fall of man and his relationship with God? Do you ever think about what happened after that time? The reason why man and woman have struggled with and against each other. The sexes plotting and planning against each other, manipulating and bribing, making promises of power and fame, seeking longevity of life, amounting vast treasures just for themselves. Did you ever think about the first time we planted fruit or grain? Did you ever think about the first time man murdered another man and why? Did you ever consider the first man or woman who decided to chronicle every victory, failure, or expedition of man? Or who wrote those stories told on the ancient walls of caves and mountains and mountain ranges? Why is it so important for man to leave his mark on the world? As if he hasn't already. I'm in a mood. And it isn't because the cycle of life is upon me. It's because the cycle of life is ever upon me. What man has done from the beginning of time until now. He's made a point of making sure everyone knows he is the progenitor of his lifeline. He's explored and conquered nations that were at rest and unaware of his lust for power. He's made to bow the knee of people to him who have no reason to at all. He's made war with them. He's created, invented, stolen, procured, bastardized, and belittled all humanity before him for the sake of power.
All right. Can I add something to that?
If you must.
Men like dogs, not calling men dogs, don't get me wrong, because I don't do that, but men in comparison to dogs always, male dogs, always mark their territory, and men do the same thing.
But it's my poem.
I'm just saying.
No, I agree with you, but in the very beginning, I mean, man is the ruler of all that he surveys. He already is the one who controls everything.
I mean, Okay, take the
He
lion.
doesn't need to market. It's his.
Take the lion.
And
He rules everything.
right.
And his women go out and feed him and kill and bring him back his meal and, give him his sex and have his babies. And he
Does not
rules.
mark his territory. They already know it's his.
Thank you.
They
Well,
stay
his
away
territory
from it.
is marked. And
They
let
stay
another
away
one
from
come
it.
around trying to get with his women.
And
He
you
ain't playing it.
You were saying, people?
I was saying that after every conversation we have and we talked and left and right, a man without a woman is not a man. He's like a fish out of the water. And
I
a
agree.
woman without a man is a fish in the ocean by itself. It can be eaten in any moment.
Oh, the sharks.
But they come in female and male too.
But I do get your analogy.
What I mean is, it can be eaten, not respected. It's not the same when a woman is married or have a man next to her. Am I wrong?
Absolutely. Well, in certain countries, and even because I was looking at Russia, Germany, excuse me, there've been a lot of attacks on women lately in Germany.
There are attacks on women in Africa all the time.
But what I'm saying is, this is something that hasn't been going on there, and it's getting worse and worse.
It's coming to the forefront.
Yeah,
It's
and-
already worse. The media is finally putting an eye on it.
Yeah, well, it's finally making it to America, but you're absolutely right. That women in Africa and across the world, are being
Brutally attacked?
Brutally attacked, right? Just for being a woman.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not disagree at all. But in every religion, in every country, guess what happens? Men with men, it's not a tree they came up somewhere by itself. Women raise men, raise them properly. Again, it's women's fault. Raise your men to respect women.
Excuse me, sir.
What?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
I know you want to start some crap.
Okay.
No,
that's
however,
not crap.
a woman cannot raise a man because she's not a man. Now she can help and assist in raising him, but it takes a man to teach a man how to be a man. We've never been men, so we can't teach you how to be a man.
No.
So as far as I'm concerned, women do the best job they can with what they got. When you have babies by men who walk off and leave you stuck
Yes.
with them babies,
Yes.
what's she supposed to do? Just throw them in the garbage can and say, I ain't raising you because your daddy ain't here?
No.
Or is she supposed to go out and do the best she can with what she got to raise that kid?
Exactly.
All right,
You're missing
then.
my point.
I don't know what your point was.
She missed completely my point.
May I say something? I may have your point.
Okay. Let me see if you
May
got my
have it.
point.
I may have it, but again, this is still my opinion.
Yes.
You're saying a woman should raise her son to be a man. And in that respect, I think that what you are saying is women should, because we raise our children in the admonition of the Lord, of God, to always say, when you hear the word God, a lot of people go, they shut up and they don't say anything. So it's kind of a respectful kind of way. And I'm not sure that you're saying that women should raise their sons and daughters to be respectful. So that because when you respect someone, you treat them kindly and with care.
Got it all wrong, my point.
Well, what is your
Who,
point?
me or her or both of us?
Well, you got it halfway.
Oh, okay. I got half a point.
You got every point.
I got half a point. What's the other
What
half?
is that
When the
wrong?
mother gets the baby, right? First of all, it's an infant. It's it's a little empty computer. The mother has to nurture it, show respect. The father's job is, if he does something wrong, to straighten him out. His mother's job is to love women, love his mother, his sisters. So when he goes out to the world, when he sees a woman, he doesn't think she's just a whore to screw her and leave her. Like he thinks that that's his
You
mother
just
and
missed
sister.
my point.
That's exactly what she was
That's
saying.
exactly what I
That's
said.
not what she said. She says, man, that's a man's job.
No,
No,
what
that's
she-
not what I said. What I said is
Yes.
it is a man's job to teach his sons how to be a man. I said it is a woman's job to teach her sons to the best of her ability.
Right.
And so the best of her ability, number one, is to teach a man, her son, how to love a woman.
Right.
I mean, that's the first thing I taught my son is how to be a gentleman, how to be respectful. Okay? And one thing about respect, which nobody has said so far, respect is earned. It is not given. So if you're thinking that somebody's just going to up and come and give you some respect, you got another thought coming. You earn respect from people.
And I tell
People don't just give you respect. So, like I said, I am a woman who raised the son. I couldn't teach him how to be a man, but I could teach him how to be a gentleman.
Good points
men,
on both of them.
men,
I agree.
men should teach their sons to be providers, hunters, strong, and flexible. Women's job is to make them respect females, and if they cannot make somebody a wife, don't make her a mother. So obviously, around the world,
I think that it is up to the woman that your son is dealing with or dating to earn her respect from him. There are women out there that I was not going to allow him to treat me in a harsh or a bad manner, okay? Because that's unacceptable for me. Now, everybody is different. However, what I'm saying is people only treat you how you show them how you want to be treated. That's all. That's the bottom line of what I'm saying.
And I get that, and I agree with that. That's what I'm saying. We can train our children, raise them to be all those things, but the people